Hey everyone, this is Kirk here again at optionalpha.com, where we show you how to make smarter trades. In today's video, I want to show you how to do simulated trading inside the thinkorswim platform. It's actually a really cool feature. Most broker platforms are kind of rolling this stuff out, but thinkorswim has had this for a while. Something that I use very, very often, not only to simulate adjustments, but also to simulate new positions that we're getting into. So inside of your platform, once you've targeted basically the stock that you want to make a simulated trade on, in today's case, we're just going to use XLE because it's something that we have up and we're looking at. You want to go over to the Analyze tab, and then you can go down to Add Simulated Trade. Now, just so you know, there's a couple different ways to do this. I'm going to show you the way to do this, which is kind of like the most easy way to do it, and that's to add the simulated trade via the Analyze tab. You can also add it via the Trade tab, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Again, the easy way to go over is to the Analyze tab, then Add Simulated Trade, type in the symbol that you want, and then literally anything that you do below, whether it's stock or options or whatever the case is going to be added as a simulated trade. And what you want to do from there is then you can look at the risk profile, you can do some probability analysis, etc. Right? So in this case, let's just say we want to add a simulated straddle here in XLF. No particular reason, just something to add and very simple. So we're going to do, I don't know, let's do the 23 straddle. So we'll just go over and go down to sell. We'll do the straddle, and then boom. As soon as we do that, that's now in the bottom section here, which is our simulated trades. So from here, we can adjust the prices, the strike prices, the expiration date, the quantity of what we're doing. We can pretty much adjust anything that we want here to see, how that position would perform. When you click over to the risk profile, once a trade's in simulated trade, it will show you the new risk profile for this position. So you can do a little bit of adjusting here on the charts. But you can see here that this straddle got added here to the risk profile. So now you can see kind of what your break-even points are. Your bottom end break-even point is 21.67. You can hover over your top end at 24.33. So it's very, very easy to see. So maybe you don't want to do the 23, maybe you want to do the 24 straddle. So from right here, you can quickly adjust and mold and bend and shape this strategy. Maybe do the 23.5 if it's traded, which I don't think it is, but you can see you can move and adjust it kind of as you see fit. So that's one way to do simulated trading. Like I said, very easy to do, very easy to add into your existing portfolio and kind of add these new positions. Another way to do it is if you're actually in the trade tab and you go to create an order. So I'll just go and create that same 23 straddle here for XLE. Actually, I got to change it to XLE. XLE, just typed in XLF. So change it to XLE. I go into, is that the one we were looking at? Yeah, XLE, that's the one we were looking at. Maybe I typed in XLF on accident. Sorry, that is what it is. So go down here to sell, and then you can do a straddle. We'll just do a straddle again. Again, if you add this in here, now you see that it's not inside of the Analyze tab, so it's just an actual trade that the system thinks you're making. An easy way to get this into the Analyze tab is to right-click on it, and then go down to where it says Analyze. So hold on, let me just open this up a little bit more so you can see it. Right click, and then it says Analyze Trade down here in the display box. Okay, so you can analyze this trade. As soon as you click on it, it basically brings the trade over to the Analyze tab and the risk profile, right? So it's an easy way to kind of get a trade in. If you didn't look at it initially, didn't analyze it before you enter the trade, great, you can throw it over here into the Analyze tab very quickly by right-clicking. Now, once you're done with the trade, and say you want this trade, so like we're looking at this XLE trade, and let's say, hey, we want to get this trade on, you can do that quickly by right-clicking on it and saying confirm and send. And so what that happens, it'll bring up an order dialog box where you can actually confirm the order and send it. So again, you can kind of, ping-pong back and forth here in a sense between the actual trade tab and the Analyze tab. It just makes it very, very easy to do, right? Another way that you can look at trades is analyze a closing or adjusting trade. So let's look at OIH. So you can see here that this is the OIH position that we have. We're up about $126 on this trade, but let's say that we wanted to maybe analyze a closing portion of this trade for some reason. So we wanted to close maybe just the call spread side of this position, leave the put spread side on. We could actually right click on the position here, go over to Analyze Closing Trade, click on that vertical call spread side, and now what it's going to do is it's going to say, okay, this is basically what your resulting position would look like should you close out this position. So now we can see that we have our full position right here, and then right under it is the analyzed closing trade. So now it kind of totals everything up and says, okay, look, if you close this position, you'll be left with this put spread or this makeup, and this is what that payoff diagram will look like for the rest of the expiration cycle. So again, makes it super, super easy to look at new trades, adjusting trades, closing trades. The Analyze tab is something that I spend a lot of time in, and you should definitely get familiar with. Again, it's just going to take a little bit of practice initially just to kind of get the feel and how it's used and worked. But again, it's very, very powerful stuff. All right, well, listen, thank you guys so much again for watching this video. If you have any comments or feedback, please add them in the comment section right below. If you loved this video, thought it was helpful in any way, please consider sharing it online, helping spread the word about what we're trying to do here at Option Alpha. And until next time, happy trading.